Plaintiff James Powell has been friends with the defendant since they were kids, and people know the defendant as the trick master because he's always giving money to women. James claims the defendant is so irresponsible with cars that he's had 7 vehicles in the past 4 years, and James is suing him today for repairs. Defendant Jamel Rochelle says he's only had 3 cars in the past 3 years, and though he admits that he has female friends whom he helps out from time to time, he denies that he's paying for their companionship. Jamel doesn't believe he's responsible for the damages to James's car.
Tell me what happened.
Me and Jamel, we've been childhood friends since elementary school. Along the way, Jamel been having some bad luck.
Like what?
We call him the trick master in my town. We're from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Jamel like to give money to women, and for one case,
woman, his wife, his fiance?
Just girls that he meets. He meets a lot of girls.
That's tricky. Go ahead, if that's true. You don't do no tricking, do you?
No, sir. I have friends, but I don't necessarily trick. I just have friends that I help out from time to time.
Do you pay them in exchange for any type of emotional attachment or intimacy or anything?
No, sir, I do not.
Pay for their friendship?
Yes, sir. If they're in need.
You do pay for their friendship?
Not sexual activities, nothing like that, Your Honor.
For their friendship?
Yes, sir.
How much you pay to hold hands? I'm always ashamed to admit when I was a kid in elementary school, that was terrible. Back then, they say I was cute. I'm old and ugly now, average looking now, but back then, all the little girls in elementary school were after me, and so I used to charge them $25 to hold my hand. Whoever had that quarter, you could hold my hand. I go right to the potato chip thing that they had. I mean, potato chip and pop. So how much you pay to hold hands? You don't pay to hold hands, all right. Go ahead. So you did. You said. When I ask you, go ahead.
Yeah, we call him the trick master, and he has another name, the car killer.
Car killer?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean?
He kills cars.
Give me some background on your friendship before we get into the car repairs he's suing you for.
Well, Your Honor, like I said, we are childhood friends. You know, we go back, we go do everything together from, meeting women, working out, bowling, shooting pool. That's what we do because we go a long way back.
Good.
Nothing.
How about this car killing?
Your Honor, I don't kill cars. Previously, I had blown the head in a car from not changing the oil. I say probably 2 cars I've done that to.
More than that, Judge. More than that. And the last 4 years, Jamel probably had 7 cars.
Oh, no.
I disagree with that, Your Honor.
And every car, the engine has been blown.
I mean, I like to travel.
How many cars, sir?
I say 3. 3 at max.
How many years?
Probably the last 3.
So every year you cause damage to a car. You gave him the right name. Go ahead. How did he damage the car you're suing him about today?
Well, I was incarcerated in November of 2008. Me and Jamel was in the car, and I had some tickets for noise pollution in the car that he damaged. I had to serve 90 days in jail for
what?
For loud music. I got 3 in one day, and I got another one the day after. And that last one, she decided to do 90 days.
In the course of 2 days, you got 4, and
yes,
so therefore they made you serve 90 days.
Yes, sir.
And you didn't have sense enough at some point to keep it down? But if you were that, you know what I mean, then you deserve 90 days.
I was trying to show out for the ladies. I was just...
You're talking about him. You're going to jail for the women.
That is my point.
Mercy. Go ahead, sir.
I called Jamel and let him know that I was out. So me and my friend Cedric, he took me back to the house. I then asked Jamel for my car keys. So I cranked the car up and it started making a tapping noise. And I was like, Jamel, my car wasn't making this noise. When I left, he was like, if there's anything wrong with it, I'll fix it. He immediately said that.
Okay.
After he said that, I called somebody else to come to look at the car, and the noise that was making that, he said the head was blown. And then I told Jamel, you had to pay for the car. I didn't give him permission to drive the car. I got locked up. I didn't give him no keys. My keys was at home. So when he started driving the car, it was under his own.
And how much was the damage?
I have an estimate right here.
Let me see it. Sir?
Your Honor, I have my own car. I really had no need to use his car.
But did you?
Yes, sir, I did use his car.
What you telling all this? Go ahead.
Well, the reason I used his car because while he was incarcerated, my car was having problems. I had brake problems. So I had took it to the shop. In the meantime, I used his car because they ended up breaking into my house, breaking into our house and breaking into his car. When I let him know about the situation, he told me, well, move my car. So the keys were at the house. With my car being in the shop and I needed to get to and from work, I did use his vehicle. I didn't have anywhere else to go.
He said, move my car. He didn't say go to work and back home. He didn't say take it around. And what happened? I just want to hear your story about the engine. Because you have a history, admittedly, of blowing engines.
Like I said, we're both ladies' men. You know, that's how he dressed, that's how he presented himself. Me personally, this is how I dress on a daily basis. This is how I present myself.
No wonder you had to pay. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's sharp. That's sharp.
This is how I dress.
No, you sharp.
You know, and like I said.
Some might say it's a little loud, but.
I mean, well, like I said, we're both ladies' men. And, you know, he had women, he called me the trick master, but he's the trick king. He had women in 11 or 12 different area codes.
Yeah, he going to jail for me. You like you know, he goes to jail. Just
For me, like I said, I have a few, but it's only been because I'm a smooth operator.
So why didn't you get one of their cars? Smooth operator. Why didn't you use their car? Got all these women.
I wasn't thinking about it, Your Honor.
Tell me about this car. The engine was blown because of no oil. Same thing that you've ruined other cars for.
No, sir.
No, sir, what?
It wasn't because of no oil.
That's what it says here. That's what the estimate says.
I had oil in this car, Your Honor.
How about the other cars?
Now, the other cars, I did not have oil in the car.
Just so happened this one where they also say the same thing you've done in the other 2 or 3, same exact thing, no oil, needs a rebuilt engine, blew the head gasket. You have a history of blowing engines by your own admission like the other 3. Yes, sir.
Well, I can countersue for unpaid bills and stuff, Your Honor.
Okay. Did you do so?
Oh, yes, sir. I wrote down I was supposed to be countersuing.
Okay. I don't have that, but go ahead. How does he owe you?
For unpaid rent and unpaid bills, Your Honor. Okay. When we got together and decided to be roommates because he had nowhere to go, I said he can come live with me. Only under a lease where he signed and paid $175 per month. And I have the bills here.
Did he agree to pay?
No.
Yes, sir, he did. He ended up leaving for a while, Your Honor. He ended up leaving, going somewhere. He'd come back to the house every now and then. His clothes, his car was still there.
Oh, he left his car there?
Yes, sir.
The engine you blew?
Yes.
No, sir, I did not blow the engine, Your Honor.
Sir, did you agree to pay him rent?
Sir, first of all, when I first moved over there, his mother, it ain't even his house. So I don't even know where he's trying to counter.
Was his mother living there?
No, his mother wasn't living there. She has a house. Who did he have to pay? Nobody.
Sir, did you have to pay anybody?
No, sir.
$2,500 for the plaintiff. Now, I don't believe there was any obligation by this man to pay. You weren't paying anybody. Have a good day. $2,500 for the plaintiff.